In this video tutorial, we will go through the process of setting up documentation folders as your PSU prepares for an ESSER-GEER monitoring interview. PSUs may choose a preferred platform to create folders and submit documents, such as Dropbox, Microsoft Folders, or Google Drive. For the purpose of this video, we will be using Google Drive. Once you are logged into Google, you can create your main folder for your documentation. In this, please include your PSU name and ESSER-GEER monitoring documents. If you have somebody helping you build your documentation folders, you will want to go to the Share settings, enter their email address, and change the settings so that they are able to edit. Next, you will want to create a folder for each of the PRCs that will be part of your monitoring interview. I'm going to click into our example of PRC. Within each PRC folder, you will set up an Element 1, Element 2, and Element 3 folder, as well as an Element 4 folder if it is applicable to you. Element 1 will be implementation, Element 2 is monitoring for effectiveness, and Element 3 are budget and expenditures. Element 4 is for equitable services. Once you have created all of your element folders, you can start building activity folders within Elements 1 and 2. You can use these subfolders to provide evidence of your activities and of your impact measures. So for Element 1, showing those activities, you want to give each activity a specific name that indicates what the activity was that you used your ESSER funds for. So for example, if you added a nurse position as an activity, you might enter a job description. If you implemented a tutoring program, you can include your agreement or contract, information about the program, and the schedule. If you purchased new student devices, you can include a computer equipment inventory or a technology needs survey. And those provide evidence of those activities and their implementation for Element 1. For Element 2, showing the same activities, but this time you want to show evidence of impact. So for your nurse position, you may have a log of the number of times the nurse was in contact with students. For tutoring, if you have a parent tutoring survey, benchmark assessments, or attendance, those could all show impact. For student devices, program usage reports, and virtual attendance. For Element 3, you are going to place the budget and expenditures spreadsheet for this specific PRC. You do not need to make subfolders in here. You can just insert one spreadsheet in this folder. And if you are documenting for Element 4, equitable services, you would include your consultation notes and minutes. If you have an equitable services evaluation, and information about implementation. If Element 4 is applicable to your PSU, you would include your consultation, agenda and minutes, an evaluation of equitable services, and any other information about the implementation of those equitable services. When you have finished setting up your documentation folders and you are ready to share with your monitoring contacts, you will go again to the Share settings, and you can add their email addresses here so that they can view. Alternatively, you can get the link, copy it, and send it in an email. For more details and examples of specific documents that you may want to include in your folders, please view the videos for each of the monitoring elements. If you have any questions or would like additional support in creating your documentation system, please contact your regional ESSER program administrator. Thank you for viewing this video. We hope it helps your PSU organize documentation as you prepare for your ESSER-GEER monitoring interview.
Do you ever find yourself questioning what these acronyms mean and how they apply? Let's take a dive in and explore what these commonly used acronyms mean in relation to the Federal Programming and Monitoring Department at the Department of Public Instruction. ESSER. ESSER is the Elementary and Secondary School Emergency Relief Act. FPMS. Federal Program Monitoring and Support. PSU. Public School Unit. PRC. Program Report Codes. CCIP, Comprehensive Continuous Improvement Plan. BAS, the Budget and Amendment System. FY, Fiscal Year, and you may sometimes often hear people referred to as PAs, or Program Administrators. For more information about these commonly used terms and acronyms, please visit the DPI website for FPMS.